No, no, no. She's gone. I was not prepared for this. Oh my god. But okay. Ah. Well, we're back to the normal title screen, but now Arya is gone. But okay. Hi, the name's not too brief. Like, call me nothing. And this is a very impromptu stream for me personally, because I don't ever really stream around this time of the day. And least of all, on a Saturday, for me personally. But I figured that I wanted to get more footage of at least all the character stories and make that the video for Monday first before we continue with the main story, because I feel like, yeah, the momentum has picked up too much that I need to put the side content, like the character stories, in between chapters 6 and 7 instead. So I'm gonna, I don't know how to do this. I think what I'll do is, oh wait, hang on. I'm just like so used to this that I forgot that that was supposed to be on this screen, right? But what was I gonna say? Right, so I think the idea is that I'm gonna be doing all the character stories first, and then I'll continue the main story just a little bit, so that way I will be able to have time to go back and redo all the character stories on my own time on that save file, because I'll be reloading the older one in order to do this, since we're kind of locked into the main story right now. So I think that'll be the best way to handle this. Yeah. So with all that being said, let's continue with the game. I'll have to go from here, yeah. Yeah. So I'm also starting a little bit earlier too, because I imagine this will be like at least a 3 or 4 hour stream to get through everybody. And plus that'll give me ample time between the stories to take breaks if I need to, because oh my god. We have a lot of ground to cover. Like, honestly. Ooh, maybe we won't be able to finish today. Okay, the goal will be to get level 6 for everybody at the very least. Yeah. That should be a bit more manageable. But, alright, let's do this. Who do we start with first? That's the question. So, just kind of looking at this. I'm gonna say we could just finish off with Stina first, so she's like the farthest along compared to everybody. Will Faith save us? Yeah. I'll see. Because I'm still gonna like try to meet with everybody, but okay. So if that's the case, who is where? You're in Argene. You're in the airship. You're in your atelier. You're in the bar. Argene. Jade Forest. She's back home. Nemea. Okay, so everybody's kind of scattered everywhere. Let's go talk to Crest first, in that case. Yeah. So that way, because she requires materials.
Welcome back.
Hello. Oh yeah, I also wanted to like do an addendum to. Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I just need because this is an older save anyway, so I don't need to worry about turning stuff in or harvesting crops. So, where's the red leaf? Here we go. The 2 of these, right? Red leaves, yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah, so this is the older save. I don't need to worry about doing anything other than the character stories. So, but I at least just want to have like them shown as footage. So general store. This will be the best one. Yeah. Let's see. If I can get to the habit of streaming around this time of the day on the weekends, actually, then I think that'd be great. So that way I'd have, I don't know, more time to do things for YouTube. Ooh, what's going on here? Who are you? Excuse me. Dr. Cress, how's my brother doing? For now, we'll have him take the medicine I prescribed and see how it goes from there. Contact me straight away if his condition changes. Alright. Thank you, Dr. Cress. No need to thank me. All I've done is prescribe him some medicine. But I'm just grateful I could get him looked at. It has been real painful for you, hasn't it? It has. Look, I can't promise I'll kill him. But I can promise that I will do everything in my power to help your brother. Thank you, Dr. Cress. Yes, welcome. Oh, Ein. Did you bring the materials I asked for? You betcha. Here you go. You hand over the materials to Cress. That's perfect. Thank you. Was that another patient? No, that was a relative of a patient. His younger sister, actually. Is there something wrong? The patient is presenting symptoms of the quiet. I made a house call the other day to perform a checkup and found the sickness had been progressing. It is just like what happened with my own mom and dad. They don't look different physically, but with every passing day, they lose the strength to survive. We need to find that cure. You're right. My plan is to create a new medicinal compound using the materials you brought me. At any rate, I'm banking on this one to work. All you can do is try. Right. Beating this disease is what defines my life as a doctor. For the patients and his family, and for my own parents too. I will find that cure. I'm here to help too. We have a long road ahead of us. I'm counting on you, Ein. Anyway, I can't afford to waste another second. If we got that settled then, I'm going to get back to my research. I'll send you a letter if there's anything I need. Take care, Ein. Alright, sounds good. Trials and Tribulations. Large Flamecore Hermit's Root. Alright. Now that's Cress done for today. I really don't have any idea how long this is all gonna take. Because I think it takes like at least an hour to do everybody in one day, and then they don't all respond back right away as well, so... So at bare minimum, with 4 hours, I'll be able to make it through 4 ranks for everybody. Which puts me at the 6th for everybody at the very least. So I think that's good. At least if I'm right about the pacing for all this. Who knows? Alright.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Man, I really have to say, it does feel super different. Like streaming like before noon and just like in the middle of the day, pretty much on a weekend. It's just different vibes compared to doing it at night. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing, but yeah, like I said earlier, if I can make this a habit, then I think it'll only be beneficial in the long run. Okay, I'm not gonna do Unicorn yet. I still want to give myself time to prepare, so I'm gonna do some other characters first to like stretch my vocal range a bit more. No, my voice always still feels fine at the moment, but alright. Ah, there you are, Ein. I wanted to talk about Otella, though you probably already knew that from my letter. We don't often get the chance to talk, so why don't we go to the observation deck? It should be up there now. And then she's just waiting there for us. So, I haven't seen any sign of Otella or her dragon since her outburst the other day. For now, it seems like life has returned to its normal peaceful self. But you're still on edge, right? Exactly. She'll appear again if her previous actions are anything to go by. Make no mistake, Otella is a threat to this town. If I'm to protect the people of the Maya, as well as keep my promise to Tiela, then I have no choice but to treat Otella as an enemy. But for some reason I don't feel like that's the right thing to do. Ayn, do you think I should fight Otella? I don't. I see. Truth is, I don't think I should either. I think it's obvious. I don't want to fight Otella. I don't know what she wants or what she's planning. But she also looked sad before, right? I wasn't just imagining that. I can't turn my back on someone when they're sad. Even her. That's very you, Essel. I know nothing about her. I've been thinking myself in circles about why she's been acting the way she has, with no result. Which is why I'm too scared to come forward and tell her how I feel. Like she'll just berate me again. Is she really just teasing you? That can't be the only thing she wants. What on earth is she planning? Ah. Was this always here? Yeah, okay, never mind. Azil stares at the cherry tree. Did you figure something out? Oh, no. Just... I think I get it now. Ayn. Thank you for coming all this way to listen. Do you mind if we part ways here? I think I finally know why Otella is acting the way she is, but... Sure. I need to get my thoughts straight. I'll be in touch if anything changes. All that's left after that is figuring out how to contact Otella. My potential. Ooh, okay. Alright, so that's you done now. So yeah, like I said, I won't do Unicorn just yet, so who's next? I want to say... I think we've done enough, like, lower range people, so let's go see Emo. So I can get that in. I probably would have been better if I just, like, returned to the entrance of Nemea instead.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Ooh, I hope my nose can, like, survive for, like, these next few hours. That's gonna be, like, my main concern for a little bit. Alright, back in Shatola. And let's go see Emo. Alright, so we're just gonna be helping her trying to find a song? Something along those lines. Oh, Ayn, you came. I need your advice. Do you have a moment? Of course. Thank you. Will you join me in the back room? I already asked the bartender, and he said it was fine. I'll go there as soon as this song is over. So what did you want to talk about? Right. The truth is, I don't feel like I've been singing as well as I could be. The patrons are kind and haven't said anything about it, Wait, hang on, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Ah. I think I'm good. I don't want to jump the gun and try to talk before I like get all my sneezes out. Yeah. It's starting to calm down a little bit, my nose, so I think I'm good. But I can feel it in my chest, like a hazy gloom weighing it down. Are you worried about something? Something I'm worried about. Is it really okay for me to sing? I mean, at the vigil. It's dedicated to those who were hurt by Lorelei, after all. But I'm a siren. I'm no different from the Lorelei that everyone feared. You're not evil, Eva. But that's not all. If I sing at the festival, everyone will continue to hate Lorelei and the sirens. But the sirens were victims as much as anyone else. So I want to sing for them, too. It's not fair to choose just one. I know I'm being selfish. Even though the representative asked me to sing for Shotola. What about telling them the truth? Is that really the only way? I need to think on my own a little more. And maybe I'll come to a decision. I'm always around if you need it. Thank you. Oh, Mother, everyone, what should I do? The people of Shotola, my family of sirens. Must I only choose the one to sing for? Don't quit now. Thank you, Wine. I'm gonna go back on stage. Everyone is waiting after all. I'll support you, whatever you choose. Wine. I'll keep thinking about what I can do. A song worth singing. Okay. Yeah, the bond stone for a class. So now I'll be able to upgrade the very last panel of it. Alright, there we go. So, since we're Shotola, let's go see Hane. Yeah, so now we can just like tackle everybody as we see fit. Over here. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I wonder how much this will affect what characters are saying during the main story as we learn more about them, you know? We contextualize the things that they say. There we go. Hey, I'm back. Hey, Ein. Thanks for coming. I'm ready to talk now. I'll tell you all about Fiosla, like I promised. Let's talk somewhere with nice scenery. It helps to set the atmosphere. Around here should be fine. Yep, looks good. Fiosla used to love this spot. She said she used to come here to find new inventions while looking out over Shotola. What was Fiosula like? What was she like? She was a fellow inventor. I guess the best way to describe our relationship is that we were rivals. She was a weird one, but she had a way of drawing you in with her words. You know, it was her who said we'd go to the bottom of the ocean first. One time, we were out late in the tavern. Are we actually gonna get to see her? Wait. Oh my god, whoa! Oh! Oh! She looks awesome! Wait! Wow, okay. Dang, what happened to her? Huh. I was not ready for to just give another character a new voice this late. Okay. Uh I'm kinda thinking like okay, let's prototype this and then like iron it out as we go. Hein! Hein! I'm going to the ancient ocean floor. Yeah. This is definitely going to be a process. Oh, you feeling alright, Fiosla? Maybe it's time to go home. She definitely has like that take things by the horns like kind of attitude. Taking the bull by the horns. There we go. No, I'm fine. I'm serious, Hein. I decided a few days ago. I was swimming in the sea as usual, when I got curious and felt like going a bit deeper. You know you really worry me with those crazy ideas of yours. Don't worry, I found something really cool down there. You did? While I was diving down deeper, I saw a shipwreck. Not just any shipwreck. It was made of a material like nothing we've ever seen on this planet before. Wow, sounds amazing. I know, right? Why do you sound so uninterested? Because I am uninterested. What? Aren't you curious to know what this unknown material could mean for our future? Not really. You have no sense of romanticism. This is why girls don't talk to you, you know? You're so clever as well. It's such a shame. I didn't ask for love advice, thank you. I see no point in having a partner. Even if I had that kind of spare time, I'd rather put it towards my inventions. You'll never change. Ah well. Back to the shipwreck. It made me sure of something. There is still so much we don't know about this world. And if we delve deep into the seafloor, we're bound to find out more. And that's why you want to go all of a sudden. Yeah. So you saw something down there. So what? Don't talk like going to the ocean floor is that easy. It's dangerous. If anything happened to you all the way down there, there's no way of knowing you'd make it back alive. Are you worried about me? Come on, Fiosla. It's not worth it. We've gone through this long. If we've gone this long without that material, we don't need it now. We already have an all-purpose tool, Monolite. Isn't that good enough? Monolite? We're not heroes, Fiosla. We're inventors. Don't... Listen to me, Hein. Do you know what I'd call a world that's satisfied with everything as it is? A poisonous world. Huh? When people get comfortable, they lose their sense of inquisitiveness, and they stop moving forward. I don't want to end up a boring inventor who only made mundane, everyday inventions. I want to push the limits of what people thought was ever possible. I know it's dangerous. I'm well aware that I may lose my life at sea, but I'm prepared for that. Ugh. Even if I die on this quest, I'll have forged a path for others that will live on after me. Someday, someone will follow in my footsteps, making even further than I did. At the very least, if my sacrifice could renew people's curiosity, that in itself would... Shut up! Don't talk so lightly about giving up your life like that. You always take things so literally. It's not like I'm going in there intending to die. But once you die, that's it. There's no going back after that. Who cares what others do? You really are too stubborn. Your inventions won't get very far like that. You should open your mind a little more. My inventions are... I know. Why don't you find a partner? What? It doesn't have to be romantic. A friend would do. Having someone to talk to would open up your heart a bit too. Pfft, I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, okay. Ah, it is a shame that, like, she's not around anymore, huh? After that, Fiosula started making the submarine and journeyed to the seabed all by herself. Since then, no one has seen her again, myself included. Do you think she died? There's a chance. Who knows? She could have found a lost town there and be living her best life. Or, knowing her, she's probably still roaming around looking for new discoveries. It's also interesting to see a more uptight Hayden back then too. And the bartender alluded to that a little bit in his story so far. That's why I made the submarine. To go and get her, and tell her to come back to Shatola already. I'm sure you'll find her. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure I will. Well, now you know about Fiosula. Has that touched your mind? Yeah, thanks for telling me. Good. Shall we head back then? Alright. If I can Hayden and Fiosula, yeah. When I'm able to just like talk to all the characters individually like this, I do a much better job of distinguishing their voices from each other. Because Lord knows, is that a struggle between Hayden, Estelle, and Braca. Though Braca is actually the most distinct of the three, so that's the easiest for me. But then there's also when Hayden and Unicorn are in the same room, and Gase as that as well. Alright, next up, Arjean, I'd say. Oh, yeah, right, Braca and Estida are two who are kind of similar to each other a little bit. Yeah, so it's the easiest for me to voice. Well, I won't say it's the easiest to voice. Why do I want to call her Cheryl? No, that's not her name. Shrika. But it's just her accent's a little hard sometimes. But that leaves Emo as the most distinct, and then Estida, and then Arya as like the easiest, I'd say. Oh, you're right. Dianthus is pretty good too. Yeah. Hopefully I can keep this kind of stuff up in the future in whatever other games I play. Braca's hideout. Equipment serviced. Supplies are packed. I can't imagine anyone come through here. Maybe I should leave a trap anyway. Hold on. Now it's time to... So. Fine. You've become a thorn in my side. What were you doing? Getting ready for the job. Nothing you should be concerned about. Your letter said not to look for you. Is it done? I'm pretty sure you guys heard that too, so I was just waiting for that. But okay. I meant what I wrote. Is there anything else? I'm going with you. Don't make me say it again. I will face Amadeus alone. I must get my revenge. I won't let anyone stand in my way. You act like I can't help you now. Raka is ready to throw his life away fighting Amadeus. But where could that beast be hiding? Oh, convenient. He just left that information here. This is a map of settlements around Lethe. There's a circle drawn over the forest on the west side of the North Steep. Maybe I'll find them there? Find the forest on the west side of the bridge to the North Steep. Okay. This one's gonna have to make me leave. Maybe I should have did his Bracas after Shrika. Yeah, because I don't want to, like, put two stories in between each other like this. West of the bridge near North Steep. Bridge? So, over here or? Wicked Canyon. West is this way. So, would it be here? No, not actually in the North Steep, so let's track his quest. Small settlement near Lethe Village. Oh! I've noticed this here. I thought that was the cave as a part of my Red-Eyed Ray. Ooh. This is like finding the hidden settlements of like the Jar people in Elden Ring. No sign of anyone around. Was I too late? I'll start by searching the perimeter for any villagers. Brekka! Ein! The hell are you doing here? You left a map on your desk. I see. Come to be the hero, have you? Thought I was throwing my life away? You're not going to listen when I tell you to leave, I bet. I thought I heard someone making a racket by the entrance. Who are you two? And what are you doing here? We're searching for Amadeus. Don't just throw that name around like it's nothing. Who run away if he finds out? Amadeus? Don't tell me. Are you two friends of old Professor Amadeus? What? Professor Amadeus? I'm sorry to disappoint you though. You see, the professor is... Where is he? Tell me! Now! Well, if you go further in, you're... hold on a minute! What's with that guy? He's been through some stuff. Right, sure. Oh. Oh. Is that a grave marker? It belongs to Amadeus. What happened to him? Why is this here? Where is Amadeus? Did he leave already? Amadeus is dead. Who's there? I killed him. That gravewalker is proof. You killed Amadeus? That's right. My name is Moldor. Like you, I was a man hunting the Hollowed for revenge. So, you... But how? Do you have a weapon like my holy rifle? A holy rifle? You don't know? I refuse to believe that. It doesn't matter. Amadeus is dead. Isn't that enough? I'm sorry for snatching your prey, but my work here is done. Looks like they got here first. So that's it. My revenge is... Are you going home? Yes. Back to Algene. We're done here. An end to revenge. Okay. Wait for the next letter. Right. Let's talk to Loyetta's next, actually. But before we do, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, there we go. Oh, let's have to diet this. Ein, you came. I've been waiting. As it turns out, we received an extreme number of submissions through the suggestion box. Given how they were able to overload the Castle of Illusion storeroom, it was certainly more than anticipated. Everyone's having it rough, huh? That seems to be the case. I have only looked over some, but we collected a large number of concerns. Everything from tomorrow's evening meal to money trouble and savings. That sounds like me right there. There are so many, it's impossible to share them all. However, I do wish to show you one category that was particularly common. Analyzing the most commonly shared concern should be useful for also analyzing that heart mechanism. This particular concern is about someone they love. There's a part where the sender wishes for their partner to improve. When it seems they're concerned that raising the subject will subsequently destroy their relationship. At least they're not worried about food? It seems there are times when simply considering meals is depressing. Oh, yeah, it is. But this is not one of them. I can see this is one that involves the most extreme intricacies of the heart. What kind of resolution are they hoping for, I wonder? What do you think, Ayn? What kind of solution would you suggest for our sender in question? They should talk to their partner. So one consideration is to make their partner aware, even if that means destroying the relationship. It really is complicated, isn't it? The human heart, I mean. There is no way to find a perfect answer to what seems to be a universal concern. But it is a depressing one. If possible, I want to respond with an appropriate solution. Can't do much when one doesn't exist. I think you should still try. If I don't respond to every issue, then they might stop sending submissions, which would be most inefficient. What would be the most beneficial towards my research would be to have them continue to grasp for answers. Although if it is causing them this much anguish, then they might want to consider ending their relationship. Now, perhaps not. The problem is not that straightforward. I require time to consider this problem more thoroughly. No conclusion has ever been reached when studying the heart, so I must be careful in my proceedings. I also wish to scan the database. Do you mind if we part ways here? I'll keep thinking in the meantime. Thank you. Let us continue this discussion another day. I will contact you again. I trust that is fine, Ayn. Farewell. Answering concerns. Ooh, okay. Philosopher's Stone. I think that's the upgrade material, actually. So that's good that I'm getting that. But all things considered, kinda pointless, right? Alright. Let's go talk to Shrika next. Even though I was literally right over Estina. And then we'll do Unicorn and then cap off with Estina. Temple. Right, Estina should be like up at the altar, yeah. Or no, this isn't going to altar. Hello, Ayn. Thank you for coming. I know you just arrived, but a lot has happened. Allow me to update you. First, the order. Progress has been made in suppressing the chaos within, albeit slowly. Following that would naturally be the decision as to who will become the Order's next leader. But that's not a decision to be made lightly. What about you, Shrika? I'm not sure. Especially since I still don't know if becoming matriarch is what I should do. Anyway, we then have the matter of concerning the sect of the Anti-Mother, which, sadly, hasn't improved. If anything, it's gotten worse. It has come to my attention that there are now members of the congregation who have turned to the Anti-Mother. I couldn't believe my ears when I first heard. But now we've caught one of them. It's hard to feel safe. Why would they? It has actually made me quite curious. We must be suspicious of members of the Order from now on too. Sister Shrika! Don't worry the panic. Has something happened? We apprehended a priest who was selling counterfeit floss and ordentia to the people. Surely not. I wish to speak with him. I thought you may. Please follow me. Ein, please join me. Right. Here they are. Sister Shrika, I am told you were selling counterfeit floss and ordentia in the town. Is this true? Yes, it is. Why would you do such a thing? Your actions will only cause further upheaval in the hearts of the people. What on earth are you trying to gain? Sister Shrika, did you accept the teachings of the Holy Mother? What kind of question is that? You must be well aware of the situation the Order currently finds itself in. Without a patriarch to represent it, the Order is in chaos. Perhaps. However, with the Order in the state of disarray, the Holy Mother will neither grace us nor deliver us. I have begun to harbor doubt. Is it really okay to continue following the Holy Mother's teachings? Putting the teachings of the Holy Mother first will change nothing. Is it really necessary for her to take a tangible form in order for her to save the Order or change our circumstances? What if the prospect of deliverance was all a farce? So you still a fake floss and ordentia? Exactly. That is why I am collaborating with the sect of the Holy Mother, Anti-Mother, to deliver the Order from its current state, without needing to rely on the Holy Mother. Harassment isn't the way to do it. I don't believe the Anti-Mother's methods are wholly correct, but it is better than to do nothing, than allowing the Order to drift apart without purpose. But the floss and ordentia is meaningless. There are still those through whom it brings a sense of peace. Even if it isn't real, it is better than nothing. You will realize soon enough, Sister Shrika. Take him to the house immediately. Please forgive me, Sister Shrika. We allowed him to speak too long. No, it is fine. It was I who asked to speak with him after all. Are you okay, Shrika? I'm fine. There's no need to worry. However, I couldn't argue with his points. Thinking about the Order the way that they do, creating a new religion without need of the Holy Mother, deliverance in the form of a false sense of security, I couldn't completely fault his thought process. Still, that doesn't mean we can allow the sect of the Anti-Mother to run rampant as they are now. If sham products of relief continue to spread, it will harm relations between the Order and its followers. We can handle them together. I agree. More who think like that man will continue to resurface, as long as chaos remains within the Order. There's not a moment to spare. We must revitalize the Order. I'll take it from here, Ein. I will contact you again if anything happens. Will faith save us? Okay. I wonder how this will go from here on out. Right, next up, unicorn. You know, all things considered... Oh yeah, wait. Scratch that. I want to say that I have been making more progress in learning the first Bleach opening. I really like the second verse of the song. It's so fun. And, like, especially with the way that they bounce between the two voicings in that song. Or part of the song, I should say. Yeah. Plus it's nice because it's like low, high, low, high, and like sometimes mixed together. And I just also like the rhythm and pacing of it too. Alright, unicorn, hi! The backtracking that part is probably making this easier to stream at the beginning. Alright, here we go. When you think of the mayor, the first thing to come to mind must be the cherry blossoms. Wouldn't you agree? Behold, the way the petals dance like snow. Did they not seem to dance with more vigor in celebration of my visit? The vista was much like this when I came with the princess. What a relief these petals are, not make-believe as well. What a relief that these petals are not make-believe as well. There we go, that's better. Moving on, we can bask in the blossoms all day, but what here about the princess? According to my recollection, we only visited this town together once. Just once. As a member of the royal family, she was not free to travel as she wished, you see. Her days beyond the castle walls were limited, and only allowed on the condition that she keep her identity a secret. Thus, she could only conceal herself and observe the common folk going about their daily business. Nonetheless, she seemed jubilant. In the eyes of the princess, witnessing the mayor and his people was something new and refreshing. Her eyes sparkled like gemstones, and we would walk to and fro between all manner of locations. This next part is essential to the story, but that evening, once all the townsfolk had returned home, that was the time the princess and I would find to be the most precious. She would sit upon my back as I galloped along the rows of cherry trees. The sensation was outstanding. I can believe it. I can... the other option. It goes without saying, my saddle was a seat reserved for the princess, and she alone. But I digress. When the princess rode on my back, she was as giddy as a young girl. It was honestly quite adorable. And then the princess, what did she do? Oh, no. I just recalled something she said to me. She said, if ever we are apart, know our hearts will always be together. Being of different species, she and I, meant that our time together was limited. She said what she did, lamenting the fact that there would be an end to how long she could ride with me. You and her no proceed, huh? Our hearts will always be together. That memory has stuck with me quite firmly. Even though she was never with me to begin with. Those omens are quite the masters of fiction, are they not? It is a painfully frustrating thing. It all seems too true to be fake. Quite the contrary. These are all conjured fantasies. Anyway, let us move on. Those were the memories of the princess that I have of this place. And you really want to lose them? You again try to weaken my resolve. I have already decided to erase these memories. Ein, thank you for accompanying me today. I'm glad I was able to relive these memories one last time before they are lost forever. As for the next location, I would like to head to Shitola. Who knew? Much like this place, was another town that the princess visited incognito. Shitola. Do not forget. Oh, of course you will. I will send a letter just in case. Thanks. Until then, 9. Yesterday once more. I'm gonna need to drink some water after this one. Hopefully that'll, like, clear my nose just a little bit too, so give me a quick second. Okay. Should be rested up just a little bit, so let's over to Estina now. Now, I'll take this time to be silent so I can rest my voice a little bit. Dude, because this is definitely a test of endurance, doing all these back to back. Alright, here we go. We're all here then. So, you said you managed to chase down the shadow. How did you do it? Well, I'm not sure why, but she suddenly calmed down. It might have something to do with a change in your mental state. It's Stina. I'm guessing you're here because you've already made up your mind? Yes. Don't worry. I'm ready to meet the shadow. Please take me to her. Alright. Come with me. Oh my gosh, she's see-through. Yeah. She really has calmed down. Yeah. If only she were like this from the beginning, it would have been a lot easier. She sure gave me the runaround. Ooh. Up close, you really do look like me. So this is what I created. You were born out of my self-doubt and guilt that got out of control. Yes, I am your shadow. I am the past you can't erase, in all of your crimes. It's true. I've always wished I could erase my past. I wish I could take back everything I did as the Shadow Assassin. I wish that day never happened. But as you said, I can't change the past. And deep down, I've always known that. That's why I can't shake this guilt. And now this is what it's become to. I won't go away until you overcome your guilt and indecision. I can't let you continue to expose more people to danger. So, would you kill me? Just like you did all those other people? No, that won't change anything. That would be the same as running away from my past. What will you do then? I'm going to stop running away from you. Instead, I'm going to accept you and my past. Accept me? I fully understand now. I am both the Shadow Assassin and Estina, the orphanage teacher. They both make me who I am. You know, I really love those kids. They're like my little rays of sunshine. They've shared so much warmth with me. So I want to give them back some of the happiness they've given me. Because somewhere along the way, those warm feelings have started to grow within me, too. Some may think it's just a careless attempt to make up for my sins. They might even call me a hypocrite. But I know that this warmth I feel is real, and that I wouldn't be able to feel it if not for my past. Even though my past is tainted with blood, that's where this feeling was born. So, you are an important part of me. I acknowledge my crimes, and I won't try and attach myself to them anymore. I'm going to live with them. That's what I've decided to do. Even if it means you can't live out in the open anymore. Yes. I'll have to tell the people at the orphanage at some point. It isn't going to be easy, only time. But one day, I'll finally be able to walk with pride. So walk with me, my shadow. Alright, give it a try. You make a good at that. Sorry. Well done. That must have been tough. Thanks. I'm a bit disappointed to be honest. That was kind of an anticlimactic ending. Thank you for everything, Rosny. No need to thank me. I was just concerned about stopping that shadow. About that, Rosny. I've been wondering why you wanted to find the shadow so much. What do you gain from resolving this? Ah, well, I might as well tell you now that it's all over. Would you mind spending a bit more time with me? I'll tell you what my real reasons were. Your real reasons? Yeah, but actually, I think we're all tired after today. Let's talk another time. I'll get in touch with you soon, okay? Alright. Thanks. Well, I'll see you soon. It was nice fighting alongside you again, Estina. Yeah, you too, Rosny. The path she walks. This is the final part of her story. Ooh. What's gonna happen? Now, is this gonna be the type of game where it's like, you have to choose at the end of like their, or near the end of their storyline if you want to run it still, i.e. Persona? Or will it be you have to pick your romantic partner at the end of the game? I don't know. And the options are only available to you if you completed their quest lines. Jesus, get out of the way! Well, that's everyone, so all we have to do now is call it a day. I really wonder, how do we get closer with Arya? Cause, like, she's only rank 5 and we're nearing the end of chapter 8. Huh. Gonna be weird. Okay, I think I really have to, I don't know. I'm not sure how to, like,
Didn't
do
think you were coming back.
the order of everybody, because if I do too many deep voices in a row, that's gonna throw out my voice. I guess I'll just see what happens, depending on who, like, answers right away, right? Oil eggplant. Oh yeah, right. Alright, let's see who do we have. Estina? That's not surprising. Niantis, Emo, and Estina are the only 3 available right now. I clearly underestimated how much a single letter would consume of our time. Nonetheless, I must collect information if I am to formulate an answer. Ein, would you mind meeting me at the North Steep this time? And we should try another approach to this particular problem. Thanks for talking to Emo. I spoke to Emo. She says you really helped her out the other day. She's been out of sorts for a while now, but she seems to be getting back into the swing of things. Still, she's got a long way to go. We've got a minute. Would you stop by my bar and see you for yourself? I'm sure that will make her really happy. Okay. Rosny's true intentions. Rosny's been in contact again. She said she'll tell us the truth behind what's been going on. I guess looks like the organization is still going. I will continue down the road I've chosen. Rosny, the organization, I'll deal with all of it. I'm going to meet Rosny at North Steep. Please keep me there. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do email first.
See you later.
Alright, in the meantime, I'll drink some water. Oh yeah, the bar doesn't open until like 8 AM, so I gotta like kill some time here first. Alright, yeah. Digging a hole should actually be a really good way to make the time progress, too. Okay. Oh, they open at 10 AM. Ooh. Right, let's dig some more then, in that case. There we go. Emo! Hi! Ayn! You came! Why are there so many people here? Honestly, I don't know. Oh, hi! Everyone needed a break. Oh, Ayn! Hello, Princess Emo. And you too, Ayn. They need a break from what? I think you already know, but the vigil is a festival held to mourn the lives of those we lost. It's not like any other festival we've had with all their pomp and revelry. But like any festival, it requires a lot of time to prepare, which can weigh down on the human spirit. Everyone looks as they normally do, happy and in high spirits. But deep down, they wrestle with a great many things. This festival is gravely important to the people here, so a breather is required to ensure success. That's understandable. I've sung quite a lot today already. But I'll keep going if it will help to give everyone here the energy they need. That would be wonderful. It's been some time since I last heard you sing. I'll be listening too. And so, Emo performs a song for all the patrons at the tavern. It is as beautiful as always. Emo, that was amazing! I feel so spoiled getting to hear your voice so often in one day. Thank you so much! You know you're busy practicing. I know you're busy practicing for the vigil, which makes your performance now all the more splendid. Well, now we've heard Emo sing. I suppose it's time to call it a day. I agree. Time to head home. We've got another full day of preparations ahead of us tomorrow. Emo, I'm looking forward to hearing you again at the vigil. An old fishing friend of mine was killed by that monster Lorelei. Please see him off and finally put his soul to rest, eh? Of course. I'll do my best, everyone. Thank you. I don't know what we'd do without you here, Emo. Shatola would certainly be a much darker place without you. But with your beautiful songs, we've been able to turn it all around. What? No, I didn't do anything. Speaking of which, I've been pondering. Why is it that Lorelei up and disappeared, eh? That's actually a good point. Not to mention those levels of light that used to flutter far off over the sea. Where'd those go? Bah, that's not what's important. What if it just got sick of picking us off and went somewhere else? You're probably right. But at least the nasty beast's out of our hair for now, eh? Lorelei kept us from going out to sea for so long. Jesus. Stop. It really did. What an awful creature, creating so much chaos on our doorstep. You're wrong. It's probably out there wreaking havoc on some other poor souls as we speak. Gets me chills thinking about it. Stop! Please! You okay, Emo? You've got it all wrong! You weren't being attacked! Everyone was protecting the sea! What are you talking about, Emo? Why do you look so sad? Lorelei wasn't evil. They just wanted to protect the sea. Whoa, hold up, Emo. I know you're a kind soul, but there's no need to stick up for Lorelei. That's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to tell you the truth. How can what you say be the truth? Lorelei was important to me. Please, don't speak ill of them anymore. Calm down, Emo. You were starting to sound like you were Lorelei's friend or something. I know that's not what you mean. How would you feel if I was their friend? What? Pardon me for intruding. Oh! Hein! You did your best, Emo. What's all this about, Ain? And what do you know? What, indeed? I think it best that we allow Emo to speak for herself. I believe that should clear up any misconceptions. Am I right? You were trying to tell me that Emo was Lorelei's friend all along. How could that be? Has Emo ever lied to us before? So this is how it's going to be, is it? Now, how to calm everyone down. Alright, enough's enough. Time is closed. But, bartender. I'm sorry, but I'm calling it here. Time for everyone to go home. Now, if you don't mind, let's do as he says. Is Emo okay? She's in the back room resting. Today was a lot for her to deal with. I suggest you leave her be when she gets her feelings in order. And not just her. I think the people of Shatola have some reflecting to do as well. You can leave it to me from here, Ein. I'll send you a letter if anything comes up. I know you must be worried about her. But there's nothing else for you to do. Let's go, Ein. Like a wave of emotion. Yeah, here we go. Ooh-wee. I feel like we're making good progress in terms of like time to getting these done. Because that mostly take like 10 minutes, I'd say. Alright, both of you guys are over here, so let's see. How's my voice feeling? I'll say do Estina first and then die at this. Here. Which I wonder which one is which on this map. Alright, so let's see. So who's the one that's up here? Hopefully it's Estina. You know what? I have a good way of knowing, so let's see. Estina's the one over there. That makes sense though.
Thank you.
If there's a little bit of time at the very end, I definitely want to try to progress the main story just a little bit so that I can get out of where we're locked at in the main story. Right? Rosny? So, Rosny, are you ready to tell us what your real motives were? It's okay, Estina. You don't need to put your guard up. I've pretty much done most of what I set out to do already. What do you mean? I was looking for you, Estina. Why? My real plan was to find you so I could pass on the chief's will. So when I met you in Argene, I had already done half the job. His will? So you mean he... Yes. He passed away a few months ago. Sadly, not every hardened veteran like him could escape old age. I see. The chief died. He explained things to me on his deathbed. He made it seem like you were dead. Why would you think that? You just disappeared one day without saying a word to anyone. So the chief explained it to us by saying you got struck by one of the traitors during the fight. Everyone's memory of that day is all jumbled, so we just took his word for it. We all believed you were dead. Why would he make that up? To let you get away. If he found out you'd left us, we'd have to kill you. Those are the rules. I guess it explains why none of you showed up until now. So he was protecting me? Yes, exactly. So why did he tell you the truth after all this time? Well, that's obvious. Because you were important to them. Uh-huh. That's what he told me. He said that his life changed the day he took you in as his own. Until then, all he known was how to take away other people's lives. But you taught him how to care for someone and wish for their happiness. What's this? It's a letter from the chief. His will is in that too. I don't know how you feel about him, but I hope you'll at least read this letter. It wouldn't hurt to read it. Fine. I'll read it. I wonder what you are... okay. I wonder where you are now, reading this letter. Are you still living in the shadows of our dark, blood-stained world? Or are you living somewhere peaceful in the light, free from bloodshed? I don't know which one would have made you happier, but I wouldn't change a thing. hate me for it if you wish. In the end, I wasn't good enough to be a real parent to you. So letting you go was the least I could do. I could tell from how much you loved reading your books that you wanted to be somewhere else. I hope that now you're free to read as many books as you want. Nothing would make me happier than that. Because while you might not feel the same way, to me, you're my precious daughter. And that's the end. His precious daughter. Why didn't he tell me this earlier? But, of course, he's just like me. How so? I've been holding on to information too. I think now I can understand how he was feeling. I'm sorry I couldn't even come to say goodbye to you. Some daughter I am. But thanks to you, I now get to read books to some very special people. So, thank you, Dad. Well, I think we're done here, so I'm heading home now. I was planning on bringing you back to us thinking you were the same as Tina I knew from before. But it doesn't look like that will be necessary. Unlike before, you now have people close to you who will support you. You have a place to go back to, a place to defend, a place where you belong. Mostly. It's okay, big sis. I'm sure you'll do great. Well then, this is goodbye. What are you going to do now? To be honest, the gang is only hanging on by a thread at the moment. That's why I wanted to bring you back, so we could rebuild it together. But it looks like that won't happen. So I'm gonna try to follow my heart, like you. I'd say. I wish you all the best, Rosalie. Thanks. Please look out for Estina for me. Well, I've told you everything now. I'll be on my way. Thank you, Rosalie. Stay safe. You too, Estina. It's all over. Are you okay with letting Rosalie go? Yes, this is how it should be. We'll each go our separate ways and forge our own paths. Anyway, let's head back. Oh. From generation to generation. Yeah. No, looks like there's gonna be a point at the end of the game where we just choose. Jesus!
Let's get this over with. It's over.
Alright, now they add this. Fine. Thank you for coming. I put further consideration into the concern we discussed before. But in order to answer it, I feel it would be necessary to observe a genuine couple in their natural habitat. This seems to be a popular location for tryst and romantic rendezvous. No, that's why we're here? Are you coming on to me? I apologize for the sudden change of scenery. For now, let's hide ourselves and wait for a couple to... Why are you telling me this now? Not sure if that's gonna be the guy or the girl. Sounds like somebody's already coming. Let's hide. Sure, I guess that counts as hiding. Okay. How could you leave it to today to tell me you're leaving on a business trip? Right after we couldn't go on that vacation the other day. I'm sorry, but this is important. I just wish you would make a little more time for us. Well, you see, I don't think I could do that. Is that how you really feel? You really can't make time for me, but you can make time for a stranger. That's not how it is. It sounds like they're having a quarrel, not a romantic rendezvous. Although this does exceed my expectations, perhaps there's something we can draw from this. Let's stand by for now. I agree. I've had enough. I'm going home. I came because you said you had something important to say to me. When I'm not staying here for this. But wait, please. Fine, I'll be honest. The reason I'm so busy is for your sake. We've been together for nearly 3 years now, right? I wanted to get you a gift to celebrate. So what you said about it being important? I've been keeping quiet so I could surprise you. But I guess that just caused you to think I was up to no good. Not to mention, not a moment has gone by where I don't care about you. Not one. You are everything to me. I want you to believe that. But you should say that from the start. You're totally right. If only I had. Then you wouldn't have made me sad. Would you ever forgive me? Only if you promise one thing. You don't hide anything from me anymore. I'm happy you wanted to surprise me, but I was worried. I agree. I want to spend as much time with you as possible. That's far more important to me than any present. That's what being in a relationship is about, right? You're right. I promise not to hide anything from you again, and I'll always be open with you. So, I'll tell you everything. Huh? Once this business trip is over, I was going to ask you to marry me. So, let's get married. Wait a minute! You don't want to. That's not it at all. So, you do? You're going about this all wrong. You've got to find the right move before you can pop that question. But you said not to hide anything. That's not the same! After arguing for a while longer, the couple finally leaves. At least they made up. Now it's them making amends. But that was quite the scene. They continued to argue, however it looked like their relationship deepened. How do you feel about that? Couples will always argue. You mean, in order for the relationship to deepen, there must be disagreements. The heart truly is abstruse. Whoa, okay. However, I feel I was able to draw something of use from their conversation. And what was that? Ein, remember the concern we were discussing? What if we told them to speak from their hearts? I worried that doing that might ruin their relationship. But that couple just now needed that honesty in order to mend their disagreements. You can't proceed if your primary fear is ruining the relationship. That's the conclusion I reached. What do you think, Ein? Is it a suitable response? I think it's a good answer. 4 answers, again. I would draft a response to the center of that particular concern. I have diverged from the logical answer I considered before. However, I feel like this will go well. I will contact you again if there are any developments. You can reach me by airship when the time comes. Goodbye, Ein. The key's whereabouts. Alright, widows. Oh, that's fine. I definitely don't want to blow my nose with the microphone like I did on accident last stream. Alright, so I think I'll just like sit for like a few minutes or just like let my nose clear out a bit and drink some more water. Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go! I guess in the meantime, let me see. Can I talk about anything? I'm just like trying to relax a little. I don't know. Yeah, nothing's really coming to mind. Because I was just kind of like planning to go like bop 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 with like all of the character stories, so there's not really much room for anything else. Yeah, at least in my mind right now. So let's see. Oh, I guess I can kind of talk about what games that I'll be playing immediately after Harvest Celeste, since it's like starting to come to an end, right? So I know Resident Evil 4 just came out yesterday, but I need to finish 3 first before I even touch that game. I mean, I don't feel like I need to, but I would like to, because it only feel right, especially after the disaster of a stream that I had the first time trying to play Resident Evil 3. So I think what I'll do is that I'll just like continue up to where I had left off, and then just kind of like make a little even more like highlighted video of the remainder of that playthrough, since the beginning is kind of kind of been ruined. I guess the settings that I had the game at was too much for my computer, and it didn't leave enough memory for OBS to both stream and record the game at the same time. That's my guess about what happened. I'll definitely have to fiddle around with the settings a bit more to see what would be the best like thing just in general for it. Hopefully I can figure it out while on the title screen, but if I need to go in game to get a better idea, then I will. So yeah, that's Resident Evil. It's so weird how I feel about Persona 5 Strikers, because that's been a game that's been on hold for such a long time now that I want to finish it because it's more Persona, but at the same time, I'm so satisfied with how the original Persona ended, let alone Persona 5 Royal, that it feels like playing a sequel with the same cast of characters in Strikers feels unnecessary. Like, I love the characters, but it's like all of their character arcs have already kind of concluded, so we aren't really getting much else new in Strikers in terms of their growth, and it kind of just feels more like Phantom Thieves being Phantom Thieves again. So yeah, that's how I feel about Strikers, and why I'm probably not as invested compared to before. So that's Strikers. I don't know if I'll ever will finish it, but if I do, I kind of just have to force myself to play it on stream, because otherwise I'm not gonna I'm not going to, otherwise. After that, there's... Oh yeah, I finally have a copy of Lost Judgment. So whenever I can get around to that, then I would definitely do it, because I am so amped to continue Judgment, actually. Especially with how the first game was, and replaying it again for the channel. It was like, that was a lot of fun. I would need to look at my list of games after that in order to figure out what I want to do. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 16 in the corner. I'm gonna stream Star Wars Jedi Survivor, but I won't like make traditional like let's play videos of that. Definitely highlights of that for sure. So let me see. The games list. Oh yeah, I gotta continue the co-op with Halo with my friend. Yeah, because it's been a few months now. We've been sitting on that footage for a while, and I guess I'm gonna be the one that edits it, because we never really talked all too much about how we were gonna handle that series as well. So yeah, I'll be streaming God of War. I won't make any videos about that. I think I'll make videos of Keta Spirit Bridge. Well, no, that's not his name. But I have the game already, and it was one of the reasons why I wanted to get a PS5 in the first place. So yeah, I definitely want to play that game and make videos about it. I gotta continue my Kingdom Hearts 1, or Kingdom Hearts Level 1 playthroughs. Let's see here. Half-Life Alyx for VR. And... oh yeah, Tunic would be fun too. They have like some possible games too. Let's see. How is Final Fantasy 16 not in the planned section? Huh. Weird, I guess, but I don't know. Man, really look at all this. There's not really too much, is there? Oh yeah, I can cross out Disco Elysium from this list. I'm not gonna stream that game anymore. It's fun! It's really fun. But it's just like, the kind of creator that I am doesn't really mesh well with like the tone and like style of that game. Yeah. Even though it would be like something very different and would be really fun, I wouldn't be able to make the most out of it. So, otherwise, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, I think that's enough talking about that for now, so let's call it a night, and then see who's available the next day. Alright, 6 AM. What do we have? Okay, Cress? Unicorn, Hane, and Cress. Okay, I trust you have not forgotten. I have completed my preparations, and I am now ready to depart for our next destination. I trust you have not forgotten what that is. Or have you? Well, you are lucky I am a most munificent master. As an act of kindness, I remind my most scatterbrained minion that our meeting place is to be Shatola. Put it down on a napkin or something so you don't forget that. I'm waiting to you there. Yeah. Easy. Thank you for everything. With your assistance, I have finally completed my modifications to the Viosula. I cannot thank you enough. Without you, there's no one imagining how long this would have taken me to do alone. Once I've acquired the necessary supplies, it will be finally time to head to the ocean floor. We should be able to catch up to her now. Thanks again for everything. Signed, Hane. No particular reason for this one. Would you mind coming to the clinic when you have a moment? I've been so busy with research, I've hardly spoken with anyone but Dim so long. I need a change of pace. Anyway, please only stop by when you really don't have anything else to do. Thank you, from Cress. I mean, I literally stood in one place for like hours on end, technically. So, yeah, I'm free. Let's go see Cress. Right, there we go. Managed to make it right there while it's like one-handing by drinking some water. Oh, these guys again. Or two. Yeah, haven't tried this. I made it in pill form, but there's a soluble one too that you can dissolve in water. That might be easier for him. Thank you so much. Oh, wine. Do you mind waiting? I'm with someone at the moment. Okay. Anyway, that's about it. Give it to your brother and let me know if anything changes. Sure. Oh? What's wrong? Is it okay to keep going on like this? It's gotten so bad that he can't walk on his own. He sleeps all day. He even looks pained when he's asleep. Dr. Kress. Be honest. My brother can't be cured. That's the truth, isn't it? Well, that's... Other doctors take one look at him and refuse to help. They say he's too far gone. And all I can do is stand by him and watch him suffer. Look, you've been honest with me, so I'll be the same with you. The quiet is incurable. There's no recorded example of anyone recovering from it yet. But I'm not about to back down. I will fight this disease. Do you mean that? Trust in Kress, and your brother. Okay. I'm sorry for being so harsh. Wait, was there something else? Ooh. You're his family. I'd be surprised if you acted any differently. I will do my utmost to create a cure. So, please, wait just a little longer. Okay. Thank you for supporting me there, Ein. It's no big deal. Outbursts like that aren't all that rare, especially from family members. It has nothing to do with the quiet. Everyone is the same. We all want to help, but sometimes there's nothing we can do. That's why we have to do everything in our ability to reassure and support them. But do I have what it takes? Nobody has been able to find a cure for this disease yet. Don't lose hope. Thank you, Ein. I needed to hear that. I'm not the type to give up easily. If there's a solution, then it's the doctor's job to find it. Even so, it's hard when there hasn't been a single development made. All we need is something small, but until we find that, my hands are tied. Isn't there any other research? Well, my dad did leave some of his research materials behind. Why don't we do it all years ago, and didn't find anything new? It's too late for that. What if we read it one more time? I guess it has to be worth trying anything at this point. Okay then. I'll go do my parents' findings again, and see what I can find. One pair of eyes should be enough. Why don't you go home and get some rest? You don't need my help? There's a lot of technical language in there that you won't understand. It's fine, I've got this. If I find anything, then I'll let you know. I'll be counting on you to bring me any new materials I might need. I'll speak to you later. A fragile heart. Pyro liquid. Alright. Alright, 2 more. Alright, I want to see how far along are we with everybody. Yeah. Oh, come on, Shrika, Braka, give me your next part, please. Alright, on the plus side, we finished Estina, so that's like one less character that we need to worry about in terms of storylines. Alright, on Beach and Hain, not surprising. Alright, let's go ahead and get Unicorn done. Here we go! Okay, let's see. Oh wait, hang on, no, I need a little bit more rest before I do this. Okay. I might need to call it after doing these two. Yeah. That might be for the best. We didn't quite reach level 5 or level 6 with everybody, but we did get pretty close. And we finished one person, so I'm satisfied with that. Yeah. Especially since it's supposed to be like a quick thing anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, that's okay. But alright. The seaside town of Shitola. The ocean breeze feels magnificent, blowing through my mane. I am glad the sensation is real, unlike the rest of my memories of this place. I remember the look of complete joy as she first witnessed the sea spread endlessly before her. I think I understand that feeling. I was much the same way. The princess and I walked alongside the waves as it lapped the shore. Then I panicked when she requested that we build a sand replica of Castle Lewis. I was so nervous. The castle has such a painfully intricate design, wouldn't you agree? But it was the princess's wish, and somehow we were able to build it. That's impressive. That's probably why it's best that the memory was never real. If I had told you we had managed to make it a reality, you would label me as a liar. It sounds like a tough build. We certainly did our best. But anyway, once we had finished with the castle, we returned to the water's edge in search of seashells. The princess requested matching shells to serve as a reminder of our visits. But finding 2 shells that looked anything like one another was quite the feat. We scoured these sands right up until the eventide sun dipped below the horizon. And did you find a pair? Of course! I am Unicorn of the Cryptids. If I set my mind to a task, then I will see that it gets finished. The princess said she would treasure it, and always. Or rather, she would, were any of it's real, of course. Truth of the matter is, there were no matching seashells to begin with. Oh, such cruelty. I remember it all too well. Down to the shell size and feel. Wait, what is that? Ein, look here. A pretty shell lies buried at Unicorn's hoof. This shell? Why, it's a spitting image of the pair from my tail. It has some minor differences, but it is almost exactly the same. Do you want to take it with you? No, this shell is not the same. It is real, like those from my memory. Why only this shell? Why must it be this shell that exists in the real world? Why must my princess be the one who remains imaginary? These memories are so important. Do not make me repeat myself. There is such a thing as karmic suffering for a heart seized by false memories. You cannot remain in a state of capture forever. We're done with this stuff on our tour. I appreciate you accompanying me again, Ein. I will send another letter once I have settled on where to visit next. That should give you something to look forward to, I'm sure. Until then. Within false memories. Ah, Unicorn's only level 4, that's okay though. I had to mute myself to sneeze there for a second. Sorry. Oop. Alright. And the last one, it seems locked. Oh, okay, it's probably too early in the day, right? Or did they come in from outside? I don't know. Let's just walk. Alright. Let's board. Seaside town, Shatola. Oh. Yeah, no, still locked, so I need to, like, wait until 10 o'clock, probably? That's my guess. So let's not dig in. Alright, let me try to see if a snack after this will be better. Cause I don't feel too satisfied. Like, despite everything that I said about what we accomplished today. Alright. Hey! I have loaded enough fuel. That should be everything. Yes, all good to go. Now I'm ready to depart. Hey, Ein, good to see you. What are you doing? Oh my god. He actually does say it, wow. Ah, yes, I was preparing to depart. Now that we've finished improvements to the Fiosla, there's only one thing left to do. Yeah, you gotta find Fiosla. Right, I've made it this far. Ein, thanks for coming today, but I can't take you with me this time. I'm sorry, you can go home if you want. Nope, I'm coming with you. You... Why are you surprised? Huh, of course. I thought you might say something like that. But I want you to stay here. Where I'm going is a place even Fiosla herself never came back from. This voyage is do or die. I'm ready to risk my life for it, but I can't put you at risk too. I'm always out there risking my life. Ein, are you sure? Besides, I'm sure she's still alive. Ugh. You're right. We can't assume she's already gone. I said it myself. I'm gonna get that silly inventor and bring her back to Shatola. Yeah, let's go. Full steam ahead. Full steam ahead? It's a submarine. Anyway, I'm sorry, Ein. I underestimated you. I won't do that again. Come on, Ein. Let's start our journey to the seafloor. The Fiosala is ready to go. Get on board, Ein. Ooh. Where are we gonna find her? If we will find her. I hope we find her. The current seems quite gentle around here. Let's take a break here, Ein. You anchor the Fiosala in place. Sure, I'll try. We've come down pretty deep. Would be. We've come down even deeper than the Coral Shrine. We've still got more to go. Do you have a destination in mind? No. To be honest, I don't know where we're going. All I have is the plan that Fiosala left behind, just before she set off. All I can do is follow the route, and hope she's at the end of it. But the seas have their own currents. I don't know how much I can trust this route to take me to her. But it's all we've got, so we'll follow diligently in her tracks. We should stay vigilant. Right. Good thing you're here to help me look out. Alright, break's over. Let's dive even deeper. What's that? What's wrong? Ein, look! That rocky stretch over there. Doesn't it look unnatural to you? The shape. Looks like it's been shaved off. Fiosala's submarine must have been through here. Her ship probably scraped past it and broke off some of the rock. So she probably went that way. We might find her submarine. Let's leave it for today. Time to go back to the atelier. What? Why? Before we continue, I want to research a tide in this part of the sea, and where all the rocks and cracks are first. Well, I'm not sure much material exists on these depths of the sea. In such uncharted waters, it's best to be safe than sorry. We don't want to rush in unprepared. Sorry. Well, let's get back to Shatola. No, yeah, I want enough of this. I'm free. It feels good to finally be out of that submarine. I'm gonna head back to the atelier and rummage around for any reference materials I can find. When I find something, I'll write to you again. Until then, that's all. See you next time on Fiosala's Footprints. Yeah, Mechanics Bondstone, nice. Okay, and with that, I will actually call it here, because I've kind of underestimated how much of a toll just like doing subsequent, excuse me. Yeah, I kind of underestimated how much of a toll doing subsequent character stories would have on me, just like in general. So if I still want this to like at least be of good quality, because you could definitely hear that Unicorn and Pain kind of sounded so different from each other. And so yeah, if I want to put my best into all this, then I kind of need to pace myself and call it a little bit more earlier here. So yeah, I guess with all that being said, names are nothing brief, but call me nothing, and I will see you all probably in like a few more days, because I do want to like continue doing this relatively frequently, so we can continue with the main story a bit later on in the second half of next week. So yeah, so I don't have anything else to say, so take care. Bye!